Our next speaker is Donna Sivigny.
Good afternoon. I'm Donna Sivigny, candidate for the Board of Education. With CEC meetings continuing and Superintendent Guthrie asking for ideas, I'd like to present some thoughts. First, let me start with some facts. Carroll County has an excellent school system, having supported some 29,000 students at the peak. However, as the county ages in place, our student enrollment is shrinking, and current estimates suggest it may go as low as 21,000 before stabilizing. Keeping the same facilities infrastructure, we become less efficient and costs per student rise substantially. The issue is exacerbated by the Thornton funding formula, causing reductions in state funding, which leaves us with a $40 to $50 million funding gap in 5 years. At the same time, we need to provide a first-rate education for our students, one that enables them to compete in a rapidly evolving global economy. So what solutions have been suggested? First option, close more schools and cut programs. Okay, that might begin to close the funding gap, but it fails us on the quality front. Offsets can be significant, and we would need a major slash and burn to get costs in line. Second option, grow. It sounds like a great answer, but it fails the feasibility test. We have major constraints on water resources, and we cannot grow quickly enough in only 5 years to offset the aging in place. Third option, raise taxes. This only solves a short-term problem and is not sustainable. We must solve for the fact that we will likely have a smaller student population for some time. Even doing all of these options in moderation, we don't eliminate the funding gap. We have no choice but to think outside the box. So I'd like to suggest a fourth option: optimize the resources we already have. This is not simply a euphemism for cutting. If we break from the status quo and fundamentally change how we look at the problem, we have many options to explore. As an actuary, this is something I've been called upon many times to do. Here are some ideas of what a fourth option might look like. Adjust the configuration of our elementary and middle schools. Studies have shown that 6th graders achieve greater academic performance in elementary school, so pull 6th graders back into elementary. This optimizes utilization of our elementary schools and has positive impact on student achievement. It might then be possible to consolidate some of the middle schools with only 7th and 8th graders. Then, increase capacity for career and tech by retooling existing space around the county for classroom-based programs, and possibly work out a co-op with Carroll Community College, since they are combating the same problem as CCPS. Executing all of these together in a comprehensive fashion would reduce operating and capital needs while improving student achievement. It will not only be one approach that solves this problem. We must break the status quo and be creative. I believe that we have the kind of community that has what it takes to overcome this challenge. But we need vision. We need leadership and collaboration. We need sensible solutions. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sivigny.